We have Big Al and Little Zay here fixing on 2013 Chevy Malibu. Today we're going to be changing
the intake camshaft and the exhaust camshaft solenoids. And what's got to happen is these solenoids is got to be able to come off because they're getting a reading of P0010 and a P0011. And so one is the intake and one is the exhaust. So it's best that if you're getting one out of the other, might as well just change both of them. A lot of times the exhaust come for P0014. So we're just going to go ahead and change both of them. We earlier changed the position camshaft sensor, but that didn't work. It was still showing the P0010 code. So I thought about it a little bit, and I thought we got to change these two intake and the exhaust sensor. They cost about $51 with taxes in my area. You get two each for these, and that position sensor down there costs about a good $55, $59 as well. So we're going to go ahead and change everything, and we're going to do it today. So only thing we did is just take off this. We pull this. My bud here will explain that. Go ahead, boss.
So first what you do is once you take off the air filter top, you take off the pipe.
That's not an intake. This is an intake cover.
The intake cover.
And then we took off the air. You right.
The air filter top.
Yes.
And once you take off the air filter top, it's a little white button. If you can see right here, this little white thing right here is a little clip. You push the clip back until it clicks. As soon as it clicks, that's when you know that it's unlocked. Then you are able to push down on this piece and pull it directly off of the piece.
Off the solenoid.
Right.
Now we're gonna take. Only thing you need is about a 10 to go in here.
I did it.
And we don't want to use that extension on this one because this is in the back. So we're just going to take it here, and take you a little.
And you're just gonna untighten it. After you untighten it, you can screw it with your hands off.
There you go. That's my butt there. I just take it and unscrew it a little bit. All right. And my bud said he's going to take it with his hands and unscrew it. To prevent that, I learned that when I was a little kid, taking off screws and hand tighten and things like that. You want to hand tighten it because a lot of times if you go and you can screw up those threads in there. And so you want to use your hand tighten, or you want to untighten with your hands so you won't make sure that you won't screw up them threads on there. Just put your screws
and always make sure you put your screws up so that you won't lose them in the vehicle.
There you go, bud. Now, we're just going to pull this a little bit. Sometimes it get a little stuck. But, there we go. Now,
just like so.
What we're going to do is match it up with the old one. Let's get the old one out there. Out the box is right there.
Most of the time when you get things for a Chevy, mostly Chevy, they're always almost AC Delco. That's more likely the best brand for a Chevy vehicle.
There you go.
Or GM period.
And look at that. That looks about right, doesn't it?
Yeah, I would say so.
Looks like the same part, don't you think, bud?
I would think so.
All right. You know, we're going to become big time mechanics out the ground.
Before you put it in, you must unscrew the screw a little bit, but before you put it in, you have to dip it in oil.
Get a little oil on that ring there. See that green ring? Get a little of that oil on there. The reason that is to kind of give it a little seal. And remember, this is 2013. Now, most of you on the internet, you'll see that 2000. Just put a little oil around that ring there. Dirty oil. That's pretty good, I think, because I like to see it. I don't think it's going to hurt too much. Do you think?
No, I don't think it'll hurt.
All right. Just put a little oil around there. Yeah. Sit that there and clean my nice, pretty hands off. I got girl hands. I don't want nobody to think I got no. Keep my hands pretty. What you think there, bud?
Okay. Your next step is to put it right where you found the old one. Put it right back in the spot. It should slide right in, just easily, like so.
Alright, that's right. Let's push that out there.
You screw the screw all the way out.
Make sure you got it.
Make sure it's in there all the way, as far as it can go.
Wait a minute, I think I don't have it lined up right. There we go.
There you go. Now it's all the way in. Now you can put the screw in.
Now what I tell my bud early.
So here you take the screw and you screw it manually by hand.
All the way down to the brim.
All the way down to the brim until it's ready to be tightened. Till you can't screw it no more. That's when you tighten with the wrench. Like so, you screw it all the way down. It can't be screwed in there anymore by hand. There you go.
All right, let me see that box there. Let's put our thing 2 back in the box that they came from.
Everything that came with the old one, put it back with the new one.
Put that.
Yeah, like so.
There you go. Back in. Never know which one you may have to keep. You can since I bought 2, you may went on here and bought both of them. Make you use it later on. So
Always want to keep it. Make sure you got it right.
and what I would suggest is that when you get this thing hand tightened, you don't barrel down on. Oh, see, I'm untightening it, but you don't barrel down on it. You want to just tighten it to get enough pressure on it and make sure it's turned, because you don't want to
hurt this metal or hurt it, period. Mess up the screw.
All right, now I guess put that clamp right on there, and what we're gonna do is just hit that click, first click. You hear that?
Right, you hear the first click.
All right, now we're gonna put that
white piece.
what white piece on there. Let's push it on there. Make sure we hit it. We ain't gonna hit no click again. No. Now we got it on there. Good, and she ready. Now what we're gonna do is, why does it always gotta be a she? That's just what I want to know.
Then you gonna put the oil filter top back on correctly.
You ever notice that they always say she? Got a she in there. Why can't be a boy part? Huh?
I don't think you should say that on camera. A boy part.
Boy part. Oh, that's maybe why they say that she. All right, I'm gonna leave that alone. Boss man said leave that alone. All right, boss.
Make sure that tube goes directly back on where it came from.
There you go.
And then like so, you take a flathead screwdriver and screw that back on there. Now with this one, you don't really have to worry about you don't really have to worry about
You got a spark in those spark plugs. He threw that
screwing it with your hand, because screwing it with the metal, because all it does is get tight around the rubber, so you don't really have to worry about that.
You right about that, boss? All right, go ahead, right here. Now we had already did the black color one, so
but it's the same
procedure. Yeah, that's the black color one. We got it locked down there real good. We got it tightened up there. Got it laid there.
Say all you have to do is pop this here. Just pull this out. Unscrew the screw here. First untighten it with a wrench. Then untighten it with your hand. Pull this out like so. Put the old one. Put a little oil on around the green rim. Put it in there. Make sure it's in there all the way. Then put your screw back in. Tighten it with your hand at first. Then if it get too tight, you take the wrench, tighten it up, make sure it's real nice and tight. Then you pop this back on, push it until you hear a click. Once you hear the click, you push this piece here, push it right back in until you hear a click, and that's how you know it's on correctly.
That's the boss man did all that talking there. And he got that on right there. He got it on pretty good, boss man. Now, the only thing he got to do is tighten them. I'm going to give him these bolts. These screws, sorry about that.
Also, with the air filter, you also have to put this pipe here on the bottom. So you push it in until you hear a click. Like so.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Train them while they're young. Don't let them get old and then you're going to train them. Ain't going to do a damn thing when you get old like that. Train them young. Young and buck. Young buck. All right then. That's my boss. That's my boss. That's my boss man there. He's a big time singer too. Now my other one, he done went to the doctor. That's another boss man too. He done went to the doctor. And this is their mama car. So we gotta help mama do it. We gotta help get it mama car right. So she can start driving. She driving my car, and that ain't too pretty. We not. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that kind of car. Just it ain't too pretty when she driving the car. She been flew, thought it was a jet. No, you went right here. Now, what they said when I went to Chevrolet, they said that they were having problems with these camshaft these solenoids, and so just wake out for that, and that may be a problem. So we got it on tight. Check 1, check 2. We got that on tight. Now we just we didn't pull anything. Let's go over there and check that that hose there. Make sure it's pushed up there. Not that one. Yeah, right there, but just push it up. Make sure that one is just pushed up. We didn't take it off. Just want to make sure because we're a little slow sometimes. And we got everything checked. Check. I'm a checker. I check everything. Sorry about that.
Just to make sure everything is good.
All right. And we're gonna take and put the Eco Tech cover back on her. Make it look pretty. Shine her up with a little dust. You know what I mean? I don't really talk like this. I just want to talk like this today since I'm on camera. Make it a little friendly. All right, boss. And my boss, man.
Most of the time with the 2013 Chevy Malibu, the screws for the cover are a little weird. They use a special
star
kind of screw. It looks kind of like a star. But the kind of screw they use, you can most of the time find the alley wrench that they use kind of places like Harbor Freight, maybe Home Depot, maybe Lowe's. We got ours from Harbor Freight, Harbor Bay.
Harbor Freight, boss.
Harbor Bay.
Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight.
Cheap tools.
Well, it may be cheap, but they get it done.
Boss man said it.
So, like so, you made those over there?
Yes, sir, boss.
Here, it's about the T27. It's called the Pittsburgh alley wrenches.
Don't worry about that. Don't let everybody know. He get damn cheap.
You just screw them with your hand first, like so, and then you make sure they're nice and tight. Make sure you stand straight up over the nail so that before you don't hurt the screw. So it's nice and tight. Don't over tighten it, because if you over tighten it, it could hurt.
We need to take that off a lot of times, so we want to make sure they.
Right.
It's good and tight. Give it a little firm tightening. That's pretty good.
And you put your oil cap on.
All right.
And now you're good to go.
He said now you're good to go. Now, boss man, what I want you to do is make sure we got that computer. Where our computer at? Boss man going to start her up. Sit down in the car, please. Turn the A off. Turn the A off in there. Huh? Is the light on? The engine light? Okay.
So,
yeah. What I want you to do is remove all this stuff. No. Not right now. Go take all this stuff out the way.
So now that you have changed the pieces, now you have to reset the computer to see if that was a problem. So what you do like so, you have a, let me see the computer. You have here the Extron Super Auto Scanner.
Yeah.
So what you do is you hook it up to the car, and the computer talks to the computer. The computer of the car talks to the computer, this auto scanner. So you hook it up to the bottom here, like he's doing here. So it should be a little attach where you can attach it.
Car say hello. Hello.
See here, this attachment right here, and then you would take the PCM, and here this is the end of the piece where you will put inside the PCM like so. Make sure it's in there nice and good.
Nothing good. Okay, don't break it off in there.
Okay.
Alright, just gonna push you in there.
So like he's doing now, he's gonna look at the computer and reset it. Most of the time, if you want to reset it and you don't have the computer, you can go somewhere like AutoZone or Advanced Auto Parts, and you're trying to figure out what's wrong with the car. You need to reset. They might have one. You can either buy it or ask to borrow theirs. So we're just gonna reset it and see what happens. So as you can see here on the dashboard, there's no check engine light on. Check engine light, we just turned the check engine light on and reset the vehicle. And if your check engine light comes back on, that means it's another problem.
Well, maybe the same problem.
Maybe the same problem, but
circuits, we don't know.
Yeah, we may never know. But hopefully this is the problem that we needed to fix, and this check engine light will not come back on. Hopefully.
Put out quick cross them big fingers.
Yeah.
Please. Sometimes you gotta pray though.
Yeah, pray helps too.
Alright, turn it off.
So thank you. So thank you for watching. Hope you learned a lot from what we just did, and hope next time you see this problem, you'll be able to fix it on your own. Thanks for watching.